they've spent they've done the coolest angles building up to it every week. And Ryan's like, I'm telling you, man, Shawn Michaels and Undertaker, that should be the main event. And then when I saw the match, my God, he was right. He was definitely right.
Yeah, but I mean, I see why they didn't do it, because WrestleMania 24 ended with The Undertaker and the pyro exploding, and you don't want to end WrestleMania 2 years in a row with the same. You know what I mean? You don't want to do it 2 years in a row with the same finish. So I think that's why. But keep in mind, that card was changed around a few different times on
the
on
day
that
of the
Saturday.
show.
Yeah, on that Saturday, and even on the day of the show on Sunday, which is, and don't you, I mean, this is WrestleMania, you know what I mean? Don't you think you would have had at least some of your planned finishes, or most of your planned, if not all of your planned finishes?
I was going to say,
you know?
put it this way, they should have at least an idea for what they wanted the main events, one or two of the main events to be 6 to 8 months ago. Maybe they don't know how they're going to do it, how they're going to book it, how the match is going to end, what the storyline is going to be, but they should know what the matches are going to be. The fact that on the day of the pay-per-view, they took a unified title match and changed it to a dark match that nobody gets to see, and that was one of the matches they spent more time than, I'd say, anything except for the three main events building on TV, and all of a sudden it's not even on the pay-per-view. You know what I mean? They did a lot.
It's stupid booking in those regards. And you had something that you've been pushing on ECW, and again, it's almost an ECW angle, because it really, I mean, they fought on Raw and they fought on SmackDown, but I kind of felt they developed more of this angle on during ECW, and it just kind of just shows you once again that something that comes off of ECW is kind of forgotten in some sort of respect.
Well, not only that, but where was the ECW title match at WrestleMania? I mean, that proves your point even more. There was no ECW world title match. The world, the name world is in the phrase there. That wasn't on the card. Then they take, like you said, one of the most hyped matches, even though it was hyped on ECW. They changed that to a dark match today to show ECW gets no respect. The draft's coming up. My God, I don't know how they can make ECW any worse, but I feel sorry for the one.
Honestly,
one decent guy is going to go to ECW. So I feel sorry, like Kane last year, I think it was. I feel sorry for the one decent mid to high, level card guy that's going to get shipped to ECW, because the house show cards are.
Speaking of ECW, I mean, I don't mean to cut you guys off. You guys can keep talking about it if you want. We can go a couple extra minutes later. Speaking of ECW, that is now airing live. They just did the opening video here, and we've got the spoilers for that up on the website.
I was going to say, I love how you read the spoilers on the air, post them on your website, and then tell everybody, hey, if you want to stop listening to us, ECW just started.
Josh Matthews is our new ECW announcer, at least for tonight. I see him. We've got Teddy Long. Let's wrap this thing up, Boone, and then you'll come back next week. Jose, you'll be here next week as always from 7 to 9 Eastern Time. Me and Boone are going to do a special, but we got to wrap this thing up the right way, baby. We got to do the plugs. We got to do it old school, man. Come on,
Let me plug mine real quick. Everybody check out www.MMAnews.com. MMAnews.com. I wasn't going where you thought I was going. Check out MMAnews.com. We will be at Strikeforce this Saturday. We've got credentialed and everything like that, video camera. We've already got some footage now from the open media workouts and everything like that. So we'll have a whole lot of video interviews from backstage, full coverage of the event. Strikeforce, Frank Shamrock, Nick Diaz. This Saturday, it all goes down, MMAnews.com.
MMAnews.com. You can check out my website at www.prowrestlingscoops.com.
What's that?
That's Scoops with 2 S's, prowrestlingscoops.com.
What's that the inside scoop on, man?
That's the inside scoop on pro wrestling,
okay.
You can check out my other website at www.thewrestlinganswer.com. A little bit of wind, thewrestlinganswer.com.
What's that taking the wrestling world by?
Taking the wrestling world by storm. I think we messed up the wind and taking, but whatever.
Sure. Actually, I actually went to my window. I thought the window was the wind was blowing.
A little bit of wind, some rain.
I botched that spot right there. I apologize.
Yeah, it's all good. It's been a while, man. We'll get it right next week. We're going to end this thing next week in hour number 3. Me and you will be the ones ending it. So Jose will be here. No, Jose will be here. Jose will be here 7 to 9 Eastern Time. Then don't forget about our draft special, guys. Next Monday night, 6 Eastern Time here on the website. We'll put some notices out over the course of the week. All right, fellas, a couple more plugs. The official website at WZR Radio, WZROnline.com. Lots of news, lots of good stuff and all over there, archives, WZROnline.com. Anything else, fellas? Or Jose sites. What do you got, Jose?
We got WrestleSite.com and WrestleCommunity.com.
WrestleCommunity.com is like a MySpace for wrestling fans. Make sure you check that out, WrestleCommunity.com. Jose, I'll see you next Tuesday. Actually, Jose, I'll see you next Monday and Tuesday. And Matty B, I'll see you next Tuesday, 9 o'clock.
All righty, brothers. Good being here.
Gentlemen.
All right. So that's going to do it for this week, guys. We'll see you next Monday night, 6 Eastern Time. WZROnline.com is the place to check for show updates and lots of news. That does it for this week. For Jose Rivera and Matt Boone, this is Ryan Clark.
That's him.
That's me. That's me. We screwed. Now let me do it again. So for Jose Rivera and Matt Boone,
that's me.
This is Ryan Clark.
That's him.
Saying see you next Tuesday. I messed it up. Saying see you next Monday, 6 Eastern Time. Live, baby, live. Peace.